we're using the Golem and the Shaman as the main kind of creatures of this deck. We've got the Mimic, and usually we can get a couple of revives off with the Phoenix. So how we play this deck is start off with the Golem. You sometimes win the 1v1, you often lose. Against Tree, the Troll, you're probably always going to lose. But once he gets to 50% HP, we then play the Shaman and the Mimic. Put Bravery, which you always have, since you're doing a lot of drag attacks with the Golem. Guaranteed to have a Bravery. You put it on the Mimic, and then once the Mimic gets to 50% HP, you then play the Phoenix and you get this double revive. And then you leave the Charger till the end of the game. Or if there's a moment early on that you think is more appropriate. What is his defense? I don't know if break defense is worth it. Probably save it till I'm actually doing some real damage. I'll probably drop below 50 in this round, this turn, and then we'll drop the next two creatures. This is the way I've been playing the Shaman deck. I know a lot of people have other variations where they'll play the Glade, I think she is, that gives your creature a shield if they drop below maybe 30 or 1/3 HP, 26% or something like that. And some people play the Scarecrow, but this is what we're going with at the moment. You came very close to killing me there. We'll pop these two. Drop an immunity. And I'd love to do that, but we can't. This should still allow us to get a attack off. So he might have an erase, some other trickery that he can kind of get rid of this and maybe finish the Golem, but I don't think the Troll really generating those type of cards. Or maybe he is. I haven't used the Troll much. I haven't quite memorized all the classes of creatures. Yeah, so a lot of people do this. They play the Naga, except you still got really high damage, so we do a lot of work there, but the immunity is stopping all that. So whether he didn't realize, a lot of people, it's a common mistake where you don't quite pick up that the opposition has immunity until you try debuff him and it doesn't work. So this is how it usually works. So rarely by now they could one-shot the Mimic, or I haven't had anyone do that yet. Not to say it can't happen, but then you drop the revive. I like to place the Phoenix next to the Shaman because right now my Phoenix is going to be my main source of damage. Now the Naga has 0 defense and resistance, so you always know how much damage you're going to do to him. He's very squishy. So that's the kind of main opening sequence of this deck. And then from here the game will vary a lot, so you just kind of play reactively, but you're doing most of your drag attacks with the Phoenix. One thing to be aware of is I'm not very good at this yet because I've only just started playing the Shaman, but her passive only works when you've got less cards than your opponent. which I haven't been very good at monitoring. And then the second thing to be aware of is Erase is a very good card. Like you're always going to need Erase and Cleanse. So being aware of which creature generates that for you is pretty big, and the Shaman is one of them. The Phoenix won't for me, and the Mimic will. Although the Phoenix is my main source of damage, she's not generating the exact cards that I would want, so just a consideration. Right now I've got a Cleanse and I may not have a Raise, but so far I don't have a huge need for it. Just for the sake of getting rid of some cards. And do 2 more attacks. It's gonna probably take 2. Oh no, he's got break resistance, so yeah, the Mimic will kill him. So the reason I'm taking with the Mimic is because I want a Raise. Perfect. I'll put Shield here just to make it a little bit harder for him to get through him. Maybe even Frost Armor. The Shaman's passive has made me kind of use cards when I don't necessarily want to. Like I probably didn't want to play Frost Armor there. I like saving the Frost till later when it gets close and you've got, you know, one creature left each, and where you might be down 1 to 2, and the Frost Armor can come in big. Like right now, it makes it awkward for him. I mean, I guess it's showing that it's good right now, but sure, he didn't want to get frozen there, but he really didn't want to play another creature. So Raise will only take out the Adrenaline. Goes left or right. I don't have any immunity. Got a Cleanse, but I don't necessarily want to use it, so I might just do an attack with everyone. Gonna save this, so we probably won't have less cards than him. I know we'll have to use this. Oh well. That card that I just used, it's 10 energy for that attack. Plus the Mindless is very good to use on like later and with the Charger, for example. Alright, I'm just gonna have to hold everything and we'll just hold all those cards. We probably won't get Radiant Armor off, the Shaman passive off, but very far ahead at this stage, so probably not gonna matter. You can see the importance of having Cleanse and or Raise or immunity and things like that, because it just matters so much if you can't get rid of some of these debuffs. My top deck, my very best deck that I use, is pretty much a lot of the games, like I've just spammed Cleanse and Erase on every creature that can generate it. A lot of the games my deck will just be full of Erase and Cleanse. I'm just going to Cleanse here, and I think I'll get through her regardless. Yeah. Especially because I've got Siphon. Bit of Bravery here. And a Frost Armor just to be extra annoying. We'll get rid of that other Bravery. Cool. So the only deck I've had trouble with so far, like playing against, using the Shaman in this opener, is the Tree opener. Yes, he just loses so hard. The Golem just loses so hard against the Tree, and then coming in with the Mimic and the Shaman doesn't really help you. Still don't have enough to really get through the Tree without being so far behind. There you go, that's the new deck we're currently using. I'm sure there's quite a lot of tweaks that can be made, which I'm sure we'll develop later on. But yeah, there you have it. So that was against rank 3, on the current rank 3, which pushed us to rank 2. I wanted to show it how the deck worked against a high ranked opponent, using a pretty good deck. The Troll's a really good opener. I think the Tree is still just better, but a lot of people have been using the Troll and saying it's really good. And obviously the Naga he's using and the Charger are both kind of S tier as well. Alright, so there you have it. Thanks for watching guys, and we'll see you next time.